Right. So, yeah, you can claim my person. So, before we start, I just want to ask you, you know who are these people? Which movie? So, may I ask your permission if we can start with just a scene from Mr. Stella?
Yeah. For sure, for sure.
So we'll just begin with the scene from Mr. Stella, okay? First, we will actually show you an on-site for this movie.
Wow.
There's no point using your fuel to analyze the endurance of spin. So what do you do? Doc. Endurance rotation is 67, 68 RPM. Can you get ready to match up spin with wrench-on thrusters? It's not possible. It's necessary. Endurance is getting stratosphere. This guy's really good sales. Hey, you ready? Ready. This is no time for caution. It's not blackout, you take a stick. All right, you're ready to engage the docking mechanism. The turret is starting to heat. 20 feet out. 93 degrees starboard. 10 feet out. Cooper, keep up. Lag up. Initiate spin.
Right, so I'm just want to tell you, why did you choose this scene? Okay? If you want to know me, if you want to know about me, during my childhood, I was very in mathematics and science subjects. Okay? I did not perform well in those subjects. Okay? So that's why, in my today's topic, I will talk about engineering. Why we need them more than ever. because by watching this scene, by watching this movie, it sparks my interest, it sparks my interest to actually go and further my studies and pursue in this field. But before we start, may I ask you, what is actually engineering? Okay, so engineering is actually the word came from a Latin word which is ingeniate and engineering, which means to derive, and also the last one, ingenieur, which means cleverness. In psychology, in foundation of engineering counseling, all engineers are required to take actually at least 4 years of degree in bachelor, and to up to anyone's jurisdictions, we can take up to 5 years of master in engineering degree program. Right. So, may I ask you to actually leave your phones and take a very deep glance to your phones. Okay? Believe it or not, these phones only, and these phones, iPhone, can take up to actually 6 engineers to construct the full model of iPhone. So think about it, whether it is very important or not to actually have engineers in your own future life. So the first one, why do we need engineers more than ever, is that they are responsible for human advancement. You know what? Eleanor Huntington, based on this picture, described that engineers have around 50 majors of engineering branches. They include from aeronautical, textile, meteorological, telecommunication, and also transportation. We have like civil and society engineer. We have mechanical engineer, we have aeronautical engineer, and also my conclusion, chemical engineer. But in all those fields, Eleanor Huntington has highlighted that there are 3 main factors which drive engineers to be more successful in the future. The first one is Internet of Things, social media, and artificial intelligence. For example, what kind of advancements that engineers have actually done in our world? The first one, this guy, Alan Turing, he is a scientist and engineer that was working for Soviet Union once ago. So what was his contribution? He constructed an enigma machine which bring to an end for the World War II. Without him, we might still be continuing with the war and we might still be battling between each other. And secondly, engineering is very, very important for us to actually replicate and represent the technology in many movies. For example, I take it. For example, who do you know this guy? Tom Cruise. And Maverick. He used the model of jet fighter like Grumman F-14 Tomcat. So without this engineer who constructed this jet fighter, there will no movie of Top Man, and Tom Cruise will not be able to actually do this kind of the scene from the movie itself. So take a look how important it is for engineers to actually exist in this world. But this is just a surface of this technological advancement. Here are several advancements and technologies that engineers have contributed to the world. For example, the moon landing, Google Earth navigation, ISS, International Space Station, satellite, and also the most controversial thing ever existed, swimming. So without swimming, we cannot actually have the movie, and the most controversial thing, football there are. So without engineers, we cannot have those advancements and technologies. So those are the first things that engineers have changed in our world. Second thing is that engineers have brought a change to human interactions. Take a look of these slides. From this, and this, we have changed our interactions and our ways of communication to this, and also this. Which means we have actually approached the communication from physical and face-to-face to actually online and also virtual communication. But that doesn't mean that it has actually all downsides and disadvantages of having these technologies. There are also some upsides of technology. The first one is that technology can improve communication, improve education, mechanize agricultural processes and sector, and also give easy access to information. So without those engineers who constructed and give the technologies and advancement to us, we will not have those benefits and also those advantages. Okay? But I want to ask you a further more questions. Do you know who this guy is?
No.
They are children back then.
Oh,
Like, believe it or not, those are the people that actually bring a huge and major changes in our world. Because when they grew up, these are the people. Mark Zuckerberg and also Steve Jobs. Who doesn't know that? Because they created Facebook, the first ever platform for social media, and also iPhone constructed the first ever version of smartphone, which is with the establishment of Apple company. So Steve Jobs once said that technology is nothing. What's important is that you have a faith in people, that they are basically good and smart, and if you give them tools, they will do wonderful things with them. Which means that Steve Jobs doesn't actually put and centralize his efforts to technology itself. They put more efforts to gain trust from people. Because when you gain trust, you give any tools, they will surely do wonderful things from those tools. And also Mark Zuckerberg once said that we don't build services to make money. We make money to build better services. And we think this is the best way to build something. So think about it, coach, and then so how about you actually think and refix your mind about how to make money and how you engineers think when they are actually developing technologies and progressing towards achieving more and major advancement. So that's pretty much the first and second contribution. The third one is engineers encompasses range of industries to solve problems. So think about it, the most major crisis that the world has ever suffocated and the world has ever, entered is actually water crisis. Take a look of these example pictures. Scarcity of water and also access to clean water. So those are actually a major problematic issues in our world. Because in several countries like Kenya, USA, or even in any rural countries in Southern Africa, they are actually struggling to have a quality access of water. So this will come the engineer to actually help them fix those problems and also bring changes to our world. The first one, we have water treatment. The water treatment process will actually consist of 6 different types of processes by civil engineer. The first one, we have desalination, small decentralized desalination units, wastewater treatment, water purification tablets, agriculture irrigation tank, and also pure water purifying stations. So those are examples of how civil engineers apply these principles and technologies to actually have better water treatment. But they are not enough. They have not done just at that part. Because there are more some efforts that have been initiated by some engineers. For example, we have Boyensland, who have actually organized and established the organization named the Ocean Cleanup, which is an aim to actually clean 90% of floating ocean plastics in the world. And take a look of how much plastic they've cleaned up throughout the year of the establishment. Take a look at the coast of the Alaska in the United States, and also in our country, Malaysia. They've also attended there to actually clean the ocean and brought changes to our world. So take a look of how important they are to actually clean and actually bring changes to our modern world. So next is actually the establishment of network sensory system, which have been applied in our agriculture sector, which means the engineer bring changes to actually keep the moisture of the soil, of the water, and also the moisture of the soil of the plant to be always in existing minimum value and minimum standard, which means that the plant will not be dry, and engineers who are responsible for this project will ensure that the plant have and actually gain enough resources and enough water throughout daily products and daily growth. So Albert Einstein once said that actually scientists investigate that which already is, which means scientists investigate that something that already exists, but it is engineers that create that which has never been. So I invite all of you guys to actually think, when you are taking engineering courses, when you are learning about engineering, mathematics, science, chemistry, physics, or even further mathematics, think about it. The world responsibility is in your hands. You are responsible for the world advancement, and without you guys who take and pursue the continuation of our ancestors, so who might be to actually bring the changes and develop technology in our own future. So that's all from me. Thank you. Yes, so I think that's it for me. question? Since you guys have eaten popcorn, so do you have any question? Okay.
Do you guys have any question for Amsyar? But okay, so I want to say thank you. So this is our second day for KMS Talk. So give you guys give yourself a clap because you guys came. So I hope we can create a culture of knowledge. And thank you Amsyar for the beautiful speech. So thank you everyone.